Folks, welcome to MLB The Show 18. We're going to do some road to the show. And if you must know, we have created a brand new character for this because, as you know, MLB 18 has added archetypes, like what style of player you want to be. Now, I chose Mr. Reliable because I, for one, am not about power. I'm more about batting for average with the occasion. But, you know, if it just happens to go out, if I happen to go yard, it's a bit of a bonus. But anyway, I went for Mr. Reliable. Solid contact and strong arm makes this player a reliable option for most positions. And I'm going at first base. Now, I've already skipped over most of the creation and the prospect in both prospect games. We got drafted in the mid-20s, 22nd, I think 26th round to the Detroit Tigers, which means even if we get to the show, we're going to be on what would possibly be a bad team. But you know, that's the breaks. You can't always choose where you go, which makes this even more trickier because, unlike most other sports, baseball, unless they trade you, you're pretty much locked into a team for at least a good 5 to 6 years. So, anyway, let's play our next appearance. We are part of the Erie Sea Dogs, and we're batting 8th, as you can see, which makes sense considering our even though the average is decent, remember it's still early in the season, and also I'm a 45 rating. Now, mind you,
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Erie Seawolves and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
By the way, excuse the fact that there's no music. Don't want to get hit with a copyright jam or
Rich
later.
Bayless will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Arturo Alvarado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2.
Yep.
To third, this could be 2. Scooped up. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Not my fault.
So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it. But that was a tough hit to do it on.
Just couldn't quite get there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Raymond Church. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Church. Ooh, first.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Great.
So stepping in, Billy Dill. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Billy Dill.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Church is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
He didn't have to move much.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Raymond Church.
Raymond Church.
Oh, God, that was a bad pitch to swing at.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to third.
Damn.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Even with the bobble, he's still able to...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raymond Church. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Velasco rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Thomas Kristen. He singled his last time up. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Seawolves are out on top, 3-0. Ready once again, Mariano Rincon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the 0-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. 8th inning coming up. The Seawolves lead it 3-0.
Oh, yeah,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Raymond Church. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Line hard to the left side.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Oh, it's going to be foul at least.
And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Alvarado is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Erie took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kirby St. John earns his first.
Oh, yeah. Look at our performance. Oh, boy. Hey, a reaction went up. Nice. As you can see at the back, you can see how it... Before... any plays you did and such like that, you'd earn points. That you would do the point to push your ratings up a little bit. Thing was, points could also be bought with stubs. Hence, you could microtransaction your way to a perfect player. They actually removed, when they introduced the archetypes, they removed that. Basically now, you want your stats to go up, you got to perform on the field. Which is, I would say, a little bit more realistic. However, if you do have like a character from like one of the older games, and they're like, oh, we've already got a 99s, basically their stats will slowly drop down over time to the level caps. Let's see. Plus these performance gains, you can see that's all of it is like 1 point. So it's like, so as you can see, the action went up from 45 to 46. As you can see, lost some, as you can see, the weak contact, that right there, the weak contact left was counteracted by the hit that I got. Added some boosts to plate vision. Lost some contact to the right, but I got some power to the left. See? It's batting. So let's go on. Save. Doesn't always save. Now that's how. See, that's how things are. But I know what you're thinking. I'm gonna have to do double A all this time? No. Here's why. We're gonna move back. That's why I saved, because now we are retrieving our awesome guy. Yes, that's right. That's right. Now, when you import a character, when you import a player from last year, just before your first game, it tells you, hey, you need to choose an archetype. Which one you're going to be? So I chose Mr. Reliable because, again, now as you can see, these were my stats before as we got to when I left off at 17. So you can see contact was 85, power was boosted. However, for Mr. Reliable, power gets capped at 7. So that's going to actually go, so that's going to start going down a bit. As you see, plate vision, I'm at the current cap, which means I have to do a training session to boost the cap so I can extend it a bit more. Plate discipline, so you can see that's already capped off, so it's going to start going down. Batting clutch, once again, I'm at cap, so it's going to start going down. Now it's the fielding. As you can see, I'm currently at base cap. I can max cap that. Arm strength, you can see that's got a ways to go. Same with accuracy. Speed, that's going to go down. Ceiling can actually go up, but once again, we're currently at the current cap. Base running aggressiveness, that can actually go up. Durability, we're at the current cap, such like that. So, as you can see, we're pretty much capped out with a lot of our stats. So you know what? Here, we're nearing the end of the season. As you can see, we're in September. September. And we're pretty much at the home stretch. So you can see, we've got like 2 weeks left. As you can see, my averages are the average home runs, ribbies, base slugging, really good. So, let's get things started. Now, as you can see, these are the training sessions. I can choose to wait, practice, or bench. So let's see. As you can see, I can either get soft, let's get like my cap for contact boosted by 1. I can get my plate vision cap raised to 80. Let's see, practice field. Fielding cap can go up to 2, but can't. Strength, I'm able to train at all. And there's the training facility. That's pretty much, so you can see that's a waste, but it would boost my arm strength. Now, to boost my reaction, 3 points. There's or, as you can see here, I can boost my durability as much as 9 points from its current cap to the new cap. Now, let's see the ones that can boost cap. Plate vision, pretty much if I foul off stuff, I can. Pretty much it's a 3 point, and I'm okay with it being 85 right now. Contact, it only raises it up by 1, which is sad. Practice. Fielding cap, once again nice, but it only goes up by 2. For some reason, arm strength is trained. Facility, here I can boost my reaction to set from 75 to 78. I'm okay with it 78. Here, my durability could go up 9. Which I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go boost my durability because higher durability means lesser chance of getting hurt. Plus, also it allows me to play more games. So let's go. Look at that. Cap up to 85. Now we're gonna play. Ooh, look at that. A 59 game hitting streak. That is awesome.
From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Steven Matz gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Reyes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Come on, get down.
The relay, and he is in there. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, Dero, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been ranked now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started. to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field.
And the run will come in to score from third, as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. Dero makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Reyes over at second. Cespedes at first, 1 gone. 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they were finally able to snap that long losing streak last time out. A rare bright spot in what's been a horribly difficult stretch.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they will hold that runner over at third, as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Wilmer.
Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Nice.
So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 21 for him on the season, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Man, I miss when they show off the distance of home runs.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Striding in once again, Justin Reyes. He reached on a single in his first try.
Reyes.
Oh my God, we're still in the first inning.
Hey, need you right here, 1 time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. Duvall is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they claim the lead here, as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on him. We'll go on. The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyler Flowers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's a third, 5. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Waldron is off at first with 2 away. He's running. Line towards center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And the run will score all the way from first.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
I hate when that happens.
Ready for another chance? Matt Wisler, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. Now, attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
What? Oh, come on. That's total BS right there.
Leading off with the Braves, first baseman number
Set to
5.
deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Freeman.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Yeah,
And he'll
right
take it to the bag himself for the out.
Fortunately,
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping in for the Braves, Rio Ruiz. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 2-2.
1-1-1.
Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close.
Yeah, thanks
Hey,
for
heck
not
of an
hustling,
effort right there by the
Steven.
first baseman to keep that ball in the infield with a diving stop. Then it becomes a foot race.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Reyes, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hard hit ball to second.
Too early.
Mateo loves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Too early.
Next up for New York, Justin Reyes. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Reyes.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Duvall going back
Gone.
at the track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot. Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Matz hosts his league-leading 21st victory. Nate Carnes is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
Let's see. Single, a double, a home run. Man, if I only gotten the triple, it would have had a cycle. Yeah. C'est la vie. So you can see all those pluses were for stuff that I've already hit cap. Let's see. said that. It's like, let's do that. Let's be up on the board some more. I know it can be rough, but let's face it, they've all been asked for it. Mind you, this is going to be a little bit shorter than most of the streams I do. Probably get like 1, maybe 2.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Justin Reyes looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Jacob deGrom will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Look at that, 30.
Now to the plate, Justin Reyes, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless, whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
And there's a base hit on the line. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started. He started off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous. Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Now at the plate, Jay Bruce, right, and the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled softly out toward right. That's in there. Base hit. And he's safe.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
The shortstop.
So digging in now, Wilmer Flores. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
All right, we scored. That's a good start.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Gillespie, the runner at first with 2 gone.
4 runs. Nice. Looks like we're in the field in a bit.
He'll hunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. They're
You're
down
bunting with 2
4-0.
outs. You realize if that goes south, you basically hit yourself out of the inning. That's just wow.
Into the box, Justin Reyes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yep, give me a second for 2 outs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Yeah, it is.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Two men are on with 2 men out. This is hit softly to third. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Oh, look, a plane heading to the Guardian.
Digging in, Justin Reyes. He singled his last time up.
Justin Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep.
Bye-bye.
Over the bullpen and gone. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Reyes. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Got that right.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
2 strikes. Whoa-oh.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in.
That's the key thing. If you see that you're on base and they zoom in like that, that pretty much is telling you, get back to the bag.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
It's basically, get back to the bag.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in, Jay Bruce. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jay Bruce.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count.
Oh.
At the plate,
I actually have a chance for the
He'll
side.
try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Bases are loaded.
First offering on its way. Hard ground ball to third.
Oh, see that single.
But he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. 1 run is scored. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Ruiz over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid.
The 2-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets 8 and the Braves 1. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. Nice. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
8-4 tonight. The New York Mets put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Jacob deGrom wins his 17th game of the season. Julio Teheran is charged with number 16 in the loss column this year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
We'll hold bullpen on the scoot up.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
Let's go.
For Atlanta, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base.
Anything else?
The winning pitcher is Jacob deGrom, his 17th win of the season.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. The Metropolitans find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, ready now, Justin Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And the still continue.
And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started. To start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Yoenis Cespedes becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. Harrison on second. Reyes on at first with 2 down. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
At the plate, Eric Ibar, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Eric Ibar.
Let's at least get a run out of this.
3-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Kemp is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Striding in, Dansby Swanson, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
1-1.
Beautiful diving stop. Got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Standing in, Justin Reyes. He singled his last time up. And the pitch.
Reyes.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte, and
just
the
over
batter's
the
eye for a home run.
Just
An
over the
impressive
wall.
shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see?
So striding in, Justin Reyes.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Tierney is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no run. Now in the box, Justin Reyes. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Tying?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliced hard down the left field line. And hold everything, folks, as this is going to tie the ball game.
That's right.
He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat
Only thing that would have been better would have been game-winning.
These are the moments you live for.
The only thing that would have been so much better would have been a walk-off home run.
Bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. On the ground to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
It's looking like we're going to go to extra innings.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today,
Yes.
he's gone on strikes.
Feel shame. You choked.
But does that... So a big spot here, and stepping in, Justin Reyes, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Tierney will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Justin Reyes. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Nope.
Line towards center field. Inciarte is there, 2 gone.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
A 1-run finish today.
Okay, hold up a second. What the? Sucked. It sucks at the last one. It sucks at the last game. We end up ending this video on a loss. But you know what? Can't win them all. No, you can win them all, but only if you like completely change the sliders. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Catch you again someday. Later.